guys, welcome back. And today I'm gonna be starting AI, the SOMNIUM file. Let's bump this down to like 5.
Allow me to assist you.
So I have played this game, but I haven't played the second game. So this game I'll know killer and all this stuff. It's the murder mystery game, but I wouldn't know who the killer is. But when I get to the second game after this, it's gonna be completely blind playthrough. But just give me some variety from all the RPGs I'm playing right now. Yeah. Every time I see like a little auto save like that, it reminds me of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Day 1, Friday. Sick AI. Bloom Park, Friday, 10:54 p.m. About to press something? Yeah. During investigations, the main character Date inspects scenes and collects testimony progressed by examining objects and talking to people. The position is fixed, but you can move the cursor in your view. Try looking around and moving the cursor to find something that catches your eye and inspect it. First thing we'll do is talk to this. So you gotta talk to? When you speak to a person, you will be presented with choices and look. Use the choices to select the topic of conversation. Look will allow you to observe the person you are speaking to.
Not yet, sir.
So Anything to go on? Thanks for coming out here in this mess.
It's my duty, sir, but thank you.
What's your name?
Wow, I never thought a great detective like you would ask me my name. It's Kagami, sir.
What's your name?
It's Kagami, sir.
What's your name?
Kagami.
What's your name?
Are you serious? It's Kagami!
Yeah, one more thing. What's your name? I already learned his name, but I don't think I need to ask him again. Yo, I forgot. I'm pretty sure I know his name. He told me already. His name is, what was it again? Yo, what's your name?
Hey, what'd you say your name was? Hey. Hello? Hey. I know you can hear me, Kagami.
So you do know my name.
And then you can't talk to me anymore after that. Yo, look at the corpse. I should talk to her boss. What's up? Any suspects?
Not yet. We just found the victim. Too early to say anything for sure. But this could be a copycat killer at work, from the case 6 years ago.
The case 6 years ago?
For whatever reason, she didn't elaborate. A case 6 years ago. So, what am I doing here?
Are you serious?
No.
You're Special Agent Kaname Date. You're a member of Abyss, and that means you answer to me. I called you here to inspect the scene, Date.
Sure, boss. But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
Usually, no. But tonight it is. Because you know this woman, don't you, Date? I had to tell you. You deserve to know.
Who found the body?
Metro got a call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park. Beat cop responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
Yeah. Thing is, the caller was anonymous. I'll give you the details later.
After finishing discussing a topic with someone, they might have new things to talk about. When talking to people, choose topics that interest you. You might obtain important information or clues. Selecting log will allow you to recap any previous conversations. What can you tell me about the victim?
Her name's Nadami Shoko.
Oh, you knew her, right?
What was the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
I wouldn't say that. We were just acquaintances.
This rain is awful, huh?
It's unusual for this time of year. It'll be hard to find any usable prints.
It's a metal pole. I'm trying to look at the corpse. There's a horse on the merry-go-round. The body is mounted on one of the horses. I should get a better look. I took a step forward.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any closer? We haven't taken any footprints yet.
What are these two old right doing is talking to each other?
I appreciate your understanding.
Allow me to assist you.
That's Saiba. Her official designation is AI Ball. She's an artificial intelligence built into my fake eye, and AI for an eye.
You want me to use the zoom, right?
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene.
While playing through the story, Aiba's special vision modes may help you obtain new information. You can now use the zoom mode to enlarge the target you zoom and examine the corpse. You can also view the controls with touchpad.
I am detecting signs of increased stress in your body. Cortisol and ACTH concentration is rising.
Don't bug me with jargon right now, alright? I'm just upset.
The left eye socket is vacant. Victim has had her left eyeball removed.
Her left eye.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
Well, we don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
Impossible. The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
They carved it out while she was still alive?
Correct. Multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso. Cause of death, blood loss from these wounds. Body temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours ago. That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
Several puncture wounds, but no cuts or tears. That means
The victim was probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick. What was that?
Analyzing the source of the sound. Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
Inside the column?
the noise came from
That's
inside.
it. Use me to see through the column. Utilize the X-ray mode.
Oh no.
It appears as though someone is inside.
I threw down my umbrella and ran to the pillar.
Hey, wait!
Shut up!
I pushed him aside and ran up on the platform.
Hey, I know you're in there. If you can hear me, say something.
No reply. Looking closely, I found the small handle on the column. I grabbed it hard and tried to open it. I tried to pull it.
Budge.
It may be locked from the inside.
Who puts the locks on the inside? Especially it's like a merry-go-round, you have to do maintenance.
Damn it. Hey, whoever's in there, stay back. Izuki. What is this place?
This is your dream.
I'm me,
Correct. You are Date.
and you are? You're... Where do I even start with this?
Weirdo.
I can answer all of your queries.
All right, then. Who are you?
I'm me, of course.
I know that voice. Iba?
Indeed.
Why do you look like a fluorescent shrimp?
What are you talking about? I must look so cute that you've lost your mind. Under normal circumstances, I would lecture you about your awful taste, but
What are you doing in my dream?
you called me. My consciousness and your own are linked. This is why I appear in your dreams. Consider me an alter ego. But I shouldn't waste time explaining further. You will have forgotten this by the time you wake up. I will discuss this with you soon, when you're awake.
I'm trying to sort out my situation, but my brain isn't cooperating. It must be because I'm sleeping right now. So things that I should know, I can't remember. My head is all fuzzy. I'm not my usual self. It's like I'm inside someone else's head. What a strange feeling.
Putting that aside, do you recognize this room?
No, not at all.
I suppose that's fine. Let us begin.
Begin what?
Somnium scan! Activate! Got it.
Got what?
I have completed a scan of your Somnium, your dream world. My simulations have encountered several mental locks.
Mental locks?
Have you already forgotten? Even your critical thinking abilities have dulled.
Huh?
In short, Somnium is a world built from the deepest recesses of your consciousness. This world is divided into several layers. Each layer stands upon a foundation, a base component. Think of these foundations as mental blocks, or simply locks for convenience. Mental locks must be broken before we can proceed deeper into consciousness. The truth is always hidden within the deepest layers. Therefore, we must...
Remove the mental locks?
Correct.
So I just need to turn on all the lights and open the door? Shouldn't be too hard.
Don't be so sure. Appearances in this world can be deceiving. Let's start with the door. Please direct me to the door and give me instructions.
I see. So I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
Well, I suppose that is true, but...
All right, let's do this.
Date's dream world. In this strange and surreal dream, trust the light to wake up Date. Insomnia, you explore a dream to discover the object's hidden memories. Unlocking the mental locks will allow you to travel deeper into the dream. Unlocking all of them will reveal important information. A guide to unlocking the mental locks is displayed in the upper left corner. First, move Iba closer to the door and investigate.
A door locked with a padlock.
When investigating things, you can choose from a number of options to give Iba instructions. For now, have Iba investigate the door.
It appears all I have to do is open this door. I can't touch it. That is to be expected. Dreams are not bound by logic. This is Date's Somnium, a reality built by dreams.
My Somnium?
I see. Your mental faculties must be hazy because your body is currently sleeping. I suppose I will have to explain.
I'd rather you not disturb my precious sleep.
Shut up and listen! Date, look at that. The places where the light touches have become colored. Perhaps those parts are now tangible. Every human mind is unique. Every human dream has its own set of rules.
I see.
If you understand these rules, the dream world itself becomes malleable. Who was that?
I don't know.
You must know. This is your dream. It is created from your memories.
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea who that was.
You may remember upon reflection.
I need to give you commands that will unlock the mental locks, right?
Indeed, but it is difficult to predict exactly how an object will behave in Somnium. Think outside the box. Trying different actions will help solve the problem.
Now, What should I have you do?
Don't forget that I have a veto.
In the SOMNIUM world, you are able to investigate objects that have a floating name. A new object has appeared. Move eyeball over to it and investigate. Go to the switch first.
There are thorns on the switch. You realize I stand here as part of your own existence.
So,
Hit the switch.
Your consciousness and mine are linked.
Hurry up and turn on the switch.
The switch covered in thorns?
Yes, hurry.
Ha! Ouch!
Sorry. I don't actually feel any pain.
You...
I really am sorry.
I said the switch, not the thorn.
You were able to touch it,
Correct.
so I just need to keep this up?
Something like that. A switch with thorn.
I tried pulling them.
Of course. Things must be done in order. Before activating the switch, the thorns must be removed. Ouch! The thorns won't come out. A winter iris.
What?
Do you not recognize it? This is an iris that blooms in winter.
A flower with a woman's name.
Smell it.
Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
I can't. I'm pantomiming. Isn't it easier to visualize this way?
Sure, whatever. Not enough.
Pardon?
Harder, you gotta smell it harder.
What? Okay. Ah!
Amazing suction! Bravo! Marvelous!
What are you experiencing so regularly to cause this to happen in your dreams?
I can see this game is kind of weird, but I actually like it. You can check your progress on the left side of the screen. Your action just now advanced your progress. Reach the end to clear the SOMNIUM. You can view the controls in the menu, so this game doesn't take itself too seriously. Should I like?
A switch. The thorns are gone.
It's a change of pace from games that are always they're always trying to be serious. And I don't really like games that are fourth wall breaking. So this is good mixture.
Now I can activate the switch.
What was that?
Isn't this rewarding, Date? Another place you can touch.
I would rather be sleeping.
You unlock the turn on the light mental lock. But there is another mental lock in the SOMNIUM. Unlock the next mental lock using the guide. Open the door that's the lead. You can always check the tutorials by going to the menu, File, Appendix. And there's like, 2 or 3 or 4 of these things where you have to put on her head.
I cannot see inside it. Leave it to me. It is dark. I cannot see anything.
I see a dumb AI and a skeleton.
A basket.
Tackle it.
Ow! That hurt my shoulder.
Sorry. I shouldn't have asked you to do that. Now you have to shoulder that burden?
Was that a pun? A basket.
The only reason
A model of a UFO. A stuffed chupacabra?
I know what a chupacabra looks like.
And a $1 bill.
Occult stuff, maybe?
That's $1 a cult.
Does the occult interest you, Date?
The truth is out there.
It is a trending topic. Anyone could have encountered items such as these.
True. Somebody's into the occult.
This is somewhat different than a cult.
So the only reason I'm checking everything right now is because there's really not any penalty for checking everything, but later after this there's gonna be like a little time limit where every action you do will decrease the time a certain amount.
A floor lamp shaped like a rose.
I think you have to kick it.
It won't move.
It must mean I don't flinch. I hold my ground like a mountain.
I interpret it more as your irritating personality spreading like pollen in the wind.
The tears won't stop. Must be allergies.
You're just sleepy. A lamp. But how? I cannot find a switch or a plug.
Even in my dream, I don't get what I want.
In fairness, this is your memory, but this is not your house.
It's somebody else's house. Somebody from my memory. But I have no idea. It could be anyone.
Not necessarily. Dreams do contain an element of randomness, but oftentimes they draw together individuals with strong personal connections. Dreams are constructed similarly to how information is transmitted through the brain.
So what do you take away from all this?
Don't turn off the light. I want to see this.
That was kind of dirty.
Shut up. A lamp.
I want to see this.
You don't have to kick it so hard.
Give it everything you've got. That's my motto.
It didn't even budge.
I saw the skeleton's skull move slightly.
Yeah, right, you were turned around.
Hey, Date, are we gonna get him too? Huh?
What are you, a thug?
Are you a thug? I think the wine is next. Do the skeleton.
A skeleton? It appears to be bleeding from the left eye. Know this, skeleton. I harbor no grudges against you. Hi! Yeah! What?
Iba, look! The wall!
So that was the right thing to do. You're dead. You fall in your dream. You don't wake up before you hit the ground. You're dead.
Do you have an irrepressible urge for destruction you've been holding back all this time?
Even if I did, adults have to learn moderation, you know. Who is he?
Are you sure you don't know?
I don't know. He looks like some old man.
You could describe him a little more generously.
A hidden item. Insomnium. Insomnia. There's always one. Somewhere. No more. I can't eat anymore. I'm stuck. Well, the one is in a sink right here.
What?
There's a trophy for collecting all those. But I think those are just like gallery stuff.
A gun came out of the skull?
Pick it up.
It won't go off?
It should be fine.
Look at this hot magnum. I could ventilate some crooks with this thing.
Why you staying like that?
Don't get excited.
Remind you of anyone?
No.
Well, I didn't get see what that wine was.
A door locked with a padlock.
Shoot it.
Leave it to me. There are two kinds of people in the world. Those who open doors.
Just pull the trigger.
You got lucky. A door locked with... Do you think something this size would fit?
Might fit if you work it in a little. Try just the tip.
I suppose. I see. The gun was the key.
Well, well, well. It seems I was key in helping us escape.
Okay, that's it. This dream is over.
So if I just never helped her, would she be trapped here? Or would I just keep coming back every night? Or it's just like the only night that it would happen?
I suppose this dream is over then. Guess I'll wake up now.
Good. I'll open it.
That's like the first half of the instructions of that world. Day 2, Saturday. Saikai. Police headquarters, Saturday, 9:21 a.m.
Good morning, Date. I was waiting for you.
There's a trophy for examining every little thing in boss's office, which I don't care about. This poster. What the hell is this? Tanuki? Is that a girl? That's got some man titties. About Misuki.
Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since we found her.
The doctors say she's traumatized. She can't speak. She's seeing a specialist at Central Hospital right now.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found her?
I found her.
Yeah.
Were you with her this whole time? You're like her legal guardian then.
No, she just lives with me.
Misuki Okiura. The girl we found in the merry-go-round. She's 12 years old in the 6th grade. Certain circumstances brought us to live together, but we aren't blood related. Sort of like a stray cat that found her way into my home.
In any case, we're not going to get anything from her.
Renji Okiura.
Have you picked up Renju yet?
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a suspect yet, just standard procedure stuff.
Renju is Shoko's ex-husband and Misaki's father, not to mention an old friend of mine.
I wonder what Renju was doing last night. I did call him a few times. He didn't answer.
He didn't?
No.
The local police tried his phone too, but they got the same result. No one was able to get a hold of him until this morning. We explained the situation to him, had him verify Shoko's corpse, and naturally started asking him questions.
What is the status of the investigation?
Who do you think I am, Date?
You're my boss? The commander of Abyss Metropolitan Police Department?
I mean, my name.
Huh. I honestly don't know. I've been calling you boss for 6 years, so...
Trust me, it's been more than 6 years.
I suffer from a memory disorder. I don't remember anything past 6 years ago. I've been having flashbacks recently, fragments of my past.
Wait, what does your name have to do with our investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ah, so, nothing to report then. Got it.
Are there any leads at all?
I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand?
We were able to identify the manufacturer, but it's sold nationwide. It would be impossible to pin down the buyer.
Damn.
We did determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfectly. We also discovered that the blood on the pick is the victim's.
Meaning that ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
Almost definitely.
About the ice pick.
The pick Mizuki was holding? The only prints on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
No. She couldn't have done it. That's impossible.
Well, then you better hurry up and clear her. She is important to you, right?
Is there any other information?
Let's see. We have some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database. Although it's probably nothing you don't already know.
Well, maybe not. I haven't seen her for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old. Female. Residence, Meguro District. Met Date Kaname 5 years ago through her husband, Okira Renju. Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect of this case. 4 years ago, they were divorced. Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
I should also give you this. It's a picture of Shoko. You'll need this when you're trying to get information, right? Since you don't have a cell phone.
I took Shoko's picture and put it in my pocket. So what year is this? I see you still haven't cleaned this place up.
Where do you think you are, Agent?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo.
Underground. We're 6 stories underground.
Yeah, what about it?
No windows. It's suffocating in here. Dark and dreary all the time. So, I try to make my office colorful, liven things up a little. It's like a party, right? I want it to feel fun in here.
About the case 6 years ago.
Hey, remember the case you brought up yesterday? The one that happened 6 years ago?
Date, forget about it.
What?
It's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little carried away, and... Look, it was a slip of the tongue, okay? Shouldn't have said anything.
That just makes me want to know even more.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
But it might. Last night you said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same killer.
Maybe it was an accomplice that got away.
That's impossible. Literally impossible. So it's not necessary for you to know about past cases. It would only cloud your judgment.
I don't accept that.
Just give it up, Date. I wouldn't tell you even if my life depended on it. Even if you took me to the finest club in Kabukicho and showered me in Dom P, my lips are sealed.
Don P. So is that a real
But why, boss?
thing?
It's top secret, classified,
It was that bad, huh?
if that's how you want to interpret it.
So about this case?
Give it a rest, Date. You keep prying into this, and I'll hit you with a sexual harassment complaint.
For what? Ain't nothing sexual about the conversation.
This isn't harassment or sexual.
I can make it sexual.
It appears you wouldn't have an issue with that. I can detect your thoughts, remember?
Thank you for your input, Iva.
So about that case?
Just promise me you'll let this go, okay? It's a delicate issue, even more delicate than my patience. So drop it. That's an order. Understood?
See, I've never kept pressing her about this case. I'm gonna see where it goes. I'm definitely not going to get anything else out of her. She can be surprisingly stubborn sometimes. Okay, did we ever identify who called it in?
The person who reported the screaming?
Right.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
But you should have a location by now.
All we know is that it was a payphone.
Payphone? That's odd.
It is unusual. Whoever it was clearly didn't want us knowing their identity. It may
Oh, they even be a killer. What was that backflip?
Hello!
No, not hello. I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
I do not understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Well, still.
So about my eye.
Hey, so... about my left eye.
Now's not the time to talk about that.
About AI.
Hey, what does love mean to you?
Where is this coming from?
Just answer the question.
Let me guess. You're asking me because the Japanese word for love is I, right? Like a pun? I'm right, aren't I? You dork.
That hurts, you know. I've been thinking a lot lately. About myself. If I have another mind inside me, am I really me?
Well, it reminds me of something Arthur Rimbaud once wrote. I is another.
Meaning what?
You have to figure that out for yourself. That's the point.
That's a stupid dang hero then.
Hey boss, is it possible to do something about her personality?
Don't ask me, I didn't create her. Get Pewter to tinker with her.
Wasn't the AI ball your idea though?
Yeah, but I didn't choose her personality or the way she talks. You can thank Pewter for that.
What do you want? Get back inside.
No,
I'm giving you an order.
does not compute.
So who are you?
Is that a serious question? We've been partners for 5 years. You know who I am.
You know, you are kind of cute like that. Can't believe that.
Aren't I? I receive that compliment frequently.
He's like a gummy bear.
Your attitude isn't, though.
So, am I cute or not cute?
I was joking.
I don't understand your joke. Can you explain what's funny about it?
Nope, not cute at all.
I haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
You're joking, right?
It's been 5 years since we first met. One day I got caught into the control room and Peter, the engineer, showed it to me.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Iva. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology. Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Iva's been living in my head ever since. She gathers infos and runs analysis. She can also access wireless networks and hack into other computers. While she's in my eye socket, we communicate through an artificial link to my brain. Let us talk without actually talking. Why did you come out?
Okay, really now. What's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
To me?
Correct. I could have had the message relayed through Date, but that would have been less efficient. I concluded that it was better to have the both of you hear this together.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining this?
Please listen quietly. I have determined who reported the crime.
Huh?
You have?
Who reported the crime?
I found the payphone that the caller used. It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park. Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security cameras operating nearby.
So you found a way into that database?
That is correct. That area has little foot traffic, even less at night. The time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person in the area around that time. I analyzed the footage and was able to obtain a facial recognition match. They were registered as a person of interest in the police database.
Oh my god, who was it?
Matsushita Ota, 24 years old, male. I have marked his address on the map. That is all.
Date?
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Iba.
Affirmative.
When you are able to visit a new destination, map will appear at the bottom right of the screen. Open up the map and pick the location. You can always check the tutorial. Boss is looking at Iba. Person trying to talk to you again. My life eyeball is Iba. She sees things differently than I do. Or we'll stop here now. Go into it next time.